Hey guys, it's Sid the Doberman here with a training video. It's actually a combined training tutorial. It's how to stop toy possession and like if they're walking around and they're having like troubles like barking or screeching or like it sounds like screaming or like a whine when they're asked to do a trick or to perform a trick. This is a how-to video on how to do that. It's a combined video because I have a dog here that had both those problems, and this is a sort of like explanation of how I trained him to stop. And now he doesn't walk around whining anymore, do you? Do you? And I taught him drop it. And he used to go right back for the toy, and he waits for me to grab it, and then I'll throw it to him, and then just repeat. I just repeated that. So from there, we'll talk about toy possession first. So, toy possession is something like they're possessed to one toy and they only want that toy. They do not want any other toy besides that toy, and you can probably only see his butt. I'll get him. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. Good. Down. Down. Good. Okay. Yeah, he just got back up, but it's just they're possessed to one toy. They only want that toy at that moment. And then if you go for another toy to try to get them away from that toy, they go right to that toy and they only want that toy. Yeah, you smell the treats, don't you? And so toy possession is something that you should really get rid of once you see signs of it. Or it could just get worse and worse and worse until it's unstoppable. I shouldn't say that because nothing's really unstoppable. You just have to try hard enough and you'll probably succeed. But as you can see, he's very calm now. You know, he's not trying to, screech in your face and stuff. He used to walk around with the toy in his mouth and just like screech at you, like kind of like instigating you. And then when you tried to grab it, what I mean by instigating is when you tried to grab it, he just tilts his head away. Now all they have to do is say drop it, he drops it, and he backs away. That's something you want to look for when you're trying to train to stop toy possession. You just, yeah. I don't know if you can see me. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so toy possession, that's just basically what it is. So, how I stopped it. Well, I trained him to go after one toy and just want that toy. And I just kind of got him interested in one toy, and then to train him, just like I trained him drop it, and that's technically all you need to do is train him drop it. And I don't think I did anything other than tell him to drop it. And then when he dropped it, sometimes if he didn't know the command drop it, and then when he dropped it, he wouldn't back right away. He would like whine, and he'd put his paw on the toy so that you can't get it, and he'd whine until you like tried to attempt to get it. And that's not something you want. You want to get your dog motivated so that it can listen to you, not you listen to it. By that I mean you're not gonna go over there and like sit down and be like, "Can I have it? Can I have it, please?" No, you're basically just gonna thank you. Yes, thank you. Hi. So basically you're just going to do that, and yeah, you're hello. But okay, so he quieted himself down. Look, what's this? What's this? Is that a treat? Okay. And so yeah. So you're kind of just looking to get your dog to stop possessing one toy in general. And then if you go to another toy, it'll possess that one like we went over. So I'll just kind of show you what I did. I taught him the, come here. Okay, I just held a treat above him, and then when he dropped it, I would just go down and I just. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. And this with the second part of my combined training tutorial, on how to get your dog, to provide you with a behavior that you're looking for, without them hesitating. Without hesitation and without them barking or screeching, because anytime I used to say sit to him, he would just bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark. And when he did that, I would just put my finger to my lips, and if he wouldn't listen, I put my finger to my lips. I'd show him the treat. I'd put my finger over my lips, and I'd turn around and I'd face my back toward him. Good boy. And after he did that, he was pretty good at it. So I was happy with his behavior after he performed. Here. Ready, sit. And you just want to get them to sit on command without hesitation. That's mainly this part of the video. And paw, 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 paw. And you just want to get them to offer the behavior you're looking for without hesitation. Like I've said that a million times, but without hesitation before you go on to do more challenging and harder tricks. So I'll push over a little bit so that you can see him when I'm doing the trick. So first you just say. So first you don't say anything if your dog's having troubles with this. First you just don't say anything, you just lure them. So up, 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 up. That's a good boy. Okay, and you just, when they're standing, you just kind of go like this to make them sit like you would when you say sit. But instead you're not going to say sit, you're just going to lure them up. And when they go back, then they're, oh, good boy. So when they go back, you're just going to, click and treat, and you're not saying anything again. And like I said, a reminder, if your dog is barking or whining at any point, just put your finger with the treat in it like this to your lips, and then your dog should be quiet or shut down whatever it's, whatever's making it do that. And then after that, you just keep on asking for the command, paw. And as your dog gets, you should not say anything. You should just put your hand out and not say anything and click. Do it for longer periods of time. Make him sit and be quiet for longer periods of time. And during this, you should always have your finger to your lips. I'm only not using it because he's more advanced than that, and he doesn't need the finger to your lips anymore. All you have to do is say sit, and he'll sit without hesitation. So he understands this well. Hopefully other dogs will. He's a golden retriever, so he's one of the smartest dog breeds, paw. Good. Okay, so again, you should not offer any more behaviors besides sit, lay down, paw, and a few other ones that are originals and are similar to these ones that roll over or side or bang or play dead. But make sure your object of this is to get a clear sign that your dog is listening to you and it wants the treat, so it's going to obey you and be quiet the whole time. And he got this right away, that when I put my finger in my lips, he goes and shuts down his system and stops barking. And you're just mainly looking to get that out of your dog. Good boy. And you're just kind of mainly just looking to get that out of your dog, like I just said. So, and then you could start offering, just do the hand signal, but also say sit. So I'm going to just throw this treat over there, and then when he stands up, I'm just going to show you what I mean. So I just go like this, sit, and I do the luring of the hand signal, but I also say the word, which is good. So when the dog sits, you click and reward 3 treats, depending on if they're worthy enough. If they're worth enough to your dog, like meat, real meat, you should only give him 1 piece or 2. If they do a really good, jackpotty thing, But with him, and then you can start introducing things like beg, beg, beg. Good. Good boy. And the really small, thin dog food that they eat, so that's why I'm giving him more than you should. It's just dog food, you know. But then your dog should get used to, you know, offering it. But if you have to give him a reminder here and there, fine. Just put your finger to your lip and then slowly move it back to your side and see if your dog stays quiet. If it doesn't, just go back a step and just keep doing it until your dog understands that, you know, you don't have to put your finger to your lips. You just say, and you just do the lure, and then they should do it. So, and then I'm going to lure him down. So you just down. So you say the word, like I said, down, down. Good. And make sure you use praise, not like, yeah, but if they really are doing good, then, I mean, you know, but you don't have to get too exciting, you know, because your dog isn't going to like that. Okay, so this is what I mean. So I have another chance to do it. Sit and do the lowering too. Good. And make sure the aim of this is not to teach them the trick better. That could also be a point made of this, but it is just to get your dog to do tricks, whatever trick you ask, willingly and without hesitation, and being quiet during the trick. That's mainly what you're looking for. That's your big edge on this whole entire piece of video work. You're just looking for that. And then, you know, paw. 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 Good. And just kind of keep doing that, and you should train them this if they're having troubles. But, you know, never do this if they don't have troubles, because then you can turn their actual normal behavior around. But just make sure that you're doing that, and the dog's performing the tricks that you're asking willingly. And then you could start offering less and less treats, and then when your dog is finally getting it, just say sit. With no luring, just say sit. Good! And praise, 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 praise is always the key. Okay, and then you ask for the paw. Paw. I mean, you're still gonna have to use the lure for that. But just make sure you keep your hand back. You don't put it right there. See, like this. Like, I mean, put it on my leg. Paw. Good. Good dog. Good dog. And you're mainly looking for that. Just mainly looking to get them to understand the meaning of this is to be quiet during the trick, the performance, and everything. Beg, beg, beg. And you're just looking for that eye contact and everything. And just the dog's watching you. Again, give them little reminders of shushing. And just ask for different commands every time. Don't just keep doing, you know, sit, down, do down and everything. Down, down. Good. And pretty soon I'll be able to fade out the hand signal but they're not very good at down, so sit. Good. And just, you know, don't do as much luring. If you have to give them a little reminder here and then like I do with the lay down, just, you know, don't give them too much of a reminder, but just, good. And just click and treat, even if they're not doing the right behavior, just click and treat for being quiet. The quietness is the most important thing of teaching this. So, you're just mainly looking for that. So, hopefully this video helped you guys. Oops, dropped it. And don't rush it at all. Only go at your dog's pace. Paw, 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 paw. Good. And then after you're done teaching this with your uneasy dog, you know, once you're done teaching that, then you can once you're done teaching this, then you can move on to harder tricks and more challenging tricks. So thanks for watching this. Hopefully this didn't take up so much of your time. But thank you guys so much. Subscribe and look in the description because I have a website, and please go to it. So bye.